I was the person who got the Tales to Tales program going. And I had seen it offered at another library system and just thought, oh my God, we have to do this. This is perfect. And I happen to really love dogs, and kids just crack me up, and I really believe in literacy. And I feel like that's a very important contribution that the library makes to the community. I spoke to people like Jeannie O'Grady and Janice O'Driscoll, who at that point were Janice was basically the head of the Youth Services Division. And everyone agreed it would be lovely. And then Janice did the incredibly difficult work of getting it through and finding out what our liability issues were, what our legal coverage needed to be, all that, and then came back to me. And there was another volunteer who had gotten people connected in Felton. As it turns out, we needed to have, for liability purposes, some stringent rules about the kinds of dogs that came here, and the volunteers that were interested really hadn't been certified in the way that we needed. So they fell away, and I discovered I was now going to be starting a program. We started here. We started on times and days that we were closed, and we knew that we would want to, if it was successful, we'd want to expand it. And we expanded it first, I think it went to Felton and downtown, and now it's just bloomed. It's phenomenal. Or anybody who sees it understands why it's such a beloved program, because there is something so incredibly tender about watching a child sitting with a dog, reading them a story. It's just, and many of the children really feel like this dog is listening and understanding the story. And sometimes they're really looking at the dog and connecting, and sometimes they're just like kind of reading, but you see their hands just kind of stroking. And it's just, it makes my heart so tender every time I see it. It's beautiful.
And the amazing thing is that they don't, they might not practice for school or practice for their parents, but they want to practice their book before they come to read to the dog. So they'll have a book that they take home with them, and every evening they're there practicing. They've got to make it because they've got to read it correctly for the dog. And it's just, was a dog like this book? They sort of choose out the thing.
And we have had parents come and tell us that the teachers have said, I don't know what's changed, but your child has gone up in reading levels. And all that's changed, according to the parents, is that they've been doing the program. But it does invigorate and invite them to, it excites them about reading.